Hey, Shalom, Kahala Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Waha, Rahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yoakim, pushing his word and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Amathia from the GMS Dallas camp. I wanted to go into a quick lesson, Lord willing, this will be edifying to the hopeful elect. And you see on the screen, this is a old picture of a old movie, The Violent Man. And I mean, the depiction is straight on pinpoint of what the so-called white man is, the violent man. You see, he have his blessing is in his hand. All right, the modern day sword. And when you see this man in any area, and he runs with that control or wherever he's at, you know it's gonna be death and destruction is gonna follow. All right. So it's time for the people to wake up, see who this man is that basically is the death of the earth. All right, because I know one thing about it. I know that Joshua Wamba mentioned this uh, many times before. Hey, the earth will kill you before you let it destroy it. The earth will kill you before you destroy it. And this man is destroying everything. He don't give a damn. All right. And one of the things he's looking to destroy you so-called black, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the elite of the so-called white men know who you are. He know that you are the nation of Israel. We are the nation of Israel. All right. And one thing he want to do is uproot you from uproot us. All right. From what? From the blessing. All right. And when you go into Genesis, you see two was given in Genesis 27. Two nations were giving that blessing, right? Blessing to what? To basically rule the whole earth, all right? And Esau had received this blessing, but it did say he was going to be ruling with the sword. And now when you look into his militaries and all this, he have made mass destruction, weapons of mass destruction. He had control over it. And the Lord is going to work the mind of men to do what? Bring forth destruction. All right. And they're going to destroy. And then, like you say, that deliverance is going to come, the salvation is going to come. But this is the damn killer right here. All right. This is Isaiah 140. All right. I'm going to start at the top. I say, deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. So the Lord is going to preserve a very small elect, all right? The elect of Israel from this evil man, the man that is so violent that he destroys wherever he sees. I mean, that's just his lot. Wherever he goes, he can't help but to find something, some way to kill something. This man will go out to all the way to Africa. And you have these rich ones all the time. They'll travel from here in America and go out to kill a lion or go kill something, an elephant, something, and just to say it's wild game, not for food, just for game. That's what that's what it's called when you go hunt for wildlife. You hunt game. It's a game to him. That's now look at that. That is death is a game to you. Killing is a game because that's his game. All right. The man of sin. And you have these niggas that will go out and try to support them and try to protect them. They'll go out and support them and try to protect them. But what do it say? I'm gonna get it in Sirach. See, you up there thinking this is your friend. Esau Edom is your friend, but he's not. This is Sirach 12, all right, and verse 10. It say, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So if iron rusteth, so is wickedness, because he know he's always gonna have that evil mentality. No matter how friendly, he's gonna smile and look at your face and you know, what I'm saying, hey, Raekwon is my friend. But hey, as soon as you look around, he gonna be drawing swords. Ain't that what the scriptures say? Verse 11, it says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So we got to constantly beware of this man and keep in remembrance of who he is. All right. It says, beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as though thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. All right. So if you know it's rusted, and when you say the rust ain't been wiped away, basically look at his history, look at his past. When you go in and you just type in and just Google um, uh, race massacres timelines or something in Google, I'm just throwing it out there, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna pull up multiple massacres throughout probably the 1800s. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to just look up something here now. Because this is the violent man. He comes in and brings death. All right. They have the timeline of the U.S. Indian massacre. All right. The Gadites. All right. You have 1832 Indian Creek massacre. 18 same all in 3 years. 1832 three massacre. The St. Brand massacre. The Spafford Farm massacre. All right. Now you got to think that was in the 1800s, and you trying to say this man is better now? All right, let's go up to the 1900s. Let's go up a little further up. I'm just going. All right, let me look through here. 1919, the Elaine Race Massacre. The Elaine Race Massacre was by far the deadliest racial confrontation in Arkansas history, and possibly the bloodiest racial conflict. Let me pull it up. Racial conflict in the history of America. All right, and I'm getting this from this Encyclopedia of Arkansas. Right, it say while its deepest roots lay in the state's commitment of the white supremacy, and events in and around Elaine, Phillips County stemmed from tense race relations and growing concerns. Right, about labor unions. All right. And it says a shooting incident occurred in a meeting of the Progressive Farmers of Household Unions, escalated into a mob violence on the part of the white people in Elaine and surrounding areas. Although the exact number is unknown, estimates of the number of African Americans killed by the whites have ranged from the hundreds. Five white people lost their lives. So yeah, hundreds that died, but five white people lost their lives. Do you see the difference in that? All right. This would be something good to go into and kind of read about. This man has done so much. Hey, what is that in 1921? All right, the Tulsa Massacre. All right. So you got to think. He went from the Northern Kingdom of massacring them till he brought over who? The Southern Kingdom started massacring them, killing them, mass killings. All right. And now what you just had recently within the last year or so, the that Edomite that was going around. I forgot what part it was. Was it in Texas where he was just shooting Jake? He was telling the Edomite, "Hey, I ain't here for you. I'm here for these Jakes." Hey, this is the violent man, and it's not gonna stop because you think that he's gonna be all buddy buddy with you, but we just read in Sirach is Ecclesiasticus 12 that even though he basically seems like he's gonna be all good and buddy buddy with you, he still got those tendencies. All right, it said that rust has not all been together. Has what is it, has not been altogether wiped away. So this is the violent man. All right. This is Psalms 140. I'm started one again. Deliver me, O Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which imagine mischief in their heart continually. Are they gathered together for war? All right. Continually they gather together for war and they imagine mischief. All right. And when you got some imagination, you're basically contemplating, dwelling on something. All right. And I'm gonna go I want to actually get that word mischief. All right. This is, bear with me. This man constantly imagine, all right, mischief. All right. This is Ra. This is the Strong's 7451. It says bad, evil, bad, disagreeable, malignant. All right. Bad, unpleasant, evil, giving pain, unhappiness, and misery. So this violent man giving pain, unhappiness, and misery. And you know what that remind me of? Let me go ahead and get it here. Because he runs the earth. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24. So if you he's as it says here, he's contemplating what? Bad. He's contemplating he imagining evil. You know, because when you go into the scripture, what did it say? Um what did he do? Which imagine mischief in their hearts. So he constantly dwells and imagine as you pull up mischief, he imagine uh, unpleasant evil. He imagine pain. He imagine unhappiness. He imagine misery, displeasing. All right, I'm just going down the line because it means the same thing as mischief, right? So this is Matthew uh, 24 and verse 4. It say, "The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant." All right. And if you go to Sirach 10 and 8, is the basically the people move as rough paraphrasing, the people move as the king move, right? And it also says in that same chapter that the earth need new management. All right. Because when you rule the earth, you become you the one that become the judge. All right, who make the decisions. I'm gonna start right here. Let me jump to Sirach 10. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are they that dwell therein." All right. So you have all this death, and what did he push to you, so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans? Rap music, drill music. He wanted to have you under that same vibration as what he constantly imagined. All right. That mischief, constantly thinking about evil, displeasing things, misery, death, and that's what his vibration. That's what he pushed on to our people, and the hell with the other nations as well. Because Psalms 83 said they joined and band together to cut us off from being a nation. But we know who basically is the true who rides upon the beast, as it says in our Revelation 17. That horde that rides upon the beast. He pushes the narrative, and he pushes the wine, all right, the philosophies throughout the earth, the Western ways. And that's the so-called white man, the violent man that you see on the screen, holding a good two guns, This is him. This is Sirach 10 and 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people. All right. Okay. An unwise king destroyeth his people. All right. A one unwise king bring forth misery. All right. Sadness. As you read in Isaiah 24, the earth is defiled under the earth, under the inhabitants thereof. All right. This is okay. Back in verse 3, it says, this is Sirach 10 and 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but though the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. All right. So this man has constantly brought forth wickedness, death, right? I got something for you here as well. This is Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And are you seeing constantly rejoicing here? No, these people try to push that happiness and that mirth, but yeah, you got to work every day, at least 5 days or more a week for 8 to 12 hours just to get by and pay your bills, just to work some more just to pay your next bills. Then you get a bottle of liquor and get drunk to the days that you're off just to sob and prepare for what? The next day. This is what's going yeah. So when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. All right. The earth is mourning. The people in the earth is mourning, and the actual earth itself is mourning. This man is cutting down the Amazon, and that, as they say, that's the lungs of the earth. So he's basically trying to suffocate the earth and the people in it. He's suffocating the people in the ocean, and you can say all you want. Oh well, everybody drink out of it, but who is happening under his watch? He don't want to allow the all these things to be thrown in the ocean, like I said, all the plastic and things like that. And now you got enough shit in the ocean that could be like a small state that can cover a small state. This is what the man does. All right. This is death. All right. Let's keep it going. This is back in Psalms 140. In verse 3, it say, they have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Keep me, O Lord, from the hand of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have proposed to overthrow my goings. All right. And that's what he's trying to do. He's proposing to overthrow the going of you so-called Black, Latino, Native American. And he would kill his own people just to make sure you wipe out all the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So he still had the same mentality back during the time of Esau. When Esau said to the day morning, paraphrasing, the day of the morning is over, he's gonna what? He's gonna basically look to slew his brother Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, and then you have what? The 12 tribes that came out of the loins of his sons, the 12 sons of Israel. But you gotta understand, judgment and captivity is coming out to is coming to this nigga here, the violent man, Esau Edom, the so-called white man. We see that in Isaiah 34 when basically it's going into him being totally annihilated. We just read Isaiah 24. Okay, how the earth is mourning. All right. Job 18 says what the light of the wicked is going to be put out. All right, because who runs and rules the earth. All right, he's bearing the light right now, and that's a wicked light, but it's going to be put out, and a new light is going to be brought forth. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And Yahweh Shai said he's the light, you know, and we know it's coming. It's real soon. By what? By prophecy. Isaiah 19. You know, spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy. All right. Look what this man do. All right, let me go ahead and jump in this right here. Um, it says, verse 5, the Psalms 140:5, it says, the proud have hid a snare for me and cords. They have spread a net by the wayside, and they have set gins for me. So he has spread snares. So, and you can see this with the jump shots. You'll see this with the policies and all these things that he's setting forth. For what? To end up bringing forth what? To catch you. To bring forth the death unto so-called Black, Latino, Native Americans. Like I say, he's going to go throughout because we know we're all throughout the four corners of the earth and we're scattered among the other nations. So he's going to take out his leg. He's saying, fuck it. You got 8 billion people on the earth. The hell, we're going to get it down to 500 million. That plan been going on for a hell of a long time. But like I say, the light of the wicked is going to be put out, you know, because judgment is coming upon this nigga. Isaiah 66, all right. Isaiah 63, who is this coming from Basra with dyed garments? Because we know it said what? The elect is going to be scarcely saved. So if the time he think he's going to fill his belly, the Lord is going to come and put the smackdown on this nigga. All right. There's going to be a big sacrifice in Basra, aka America, Sodom and Egypt. This is the spirit that this place is in. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Waha, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yahweh in pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.